So the question for today is, are you being used for your purpose?
Yes.
Are you being used for your purpose? So many times we go throughout life, we go throughout our days, and we're just getting by. We're just doing what needs to be done in order to make it through that day.
Yes.
So our question is, are you being used for your purpose? Because there is so much within us that we're able to do. There's so much within us that God has placed within us.
Yes.
And we don't use it. It lies dormant within us. Some of us are blessed to, it may be sing. Some of us are blessed to encourage others. And because of sometimes what's going on in our lives, we don't do those things. And what's interesting is the things that we're gifted with, as we're using it, it blesses us at the same time.
Yes.
Right? And so what brought this on is I have this pot. It's a good sized pot. And I was like, oh wow, I could take that pot and I could use it to put my plant in this pot. I said, but it looks like it's being used for something other than its purpose.
Yeah.
So if the purpose of that pot is to be used to hold a plant, then why would we use it for something other than that?
Yeah.
Unless you find something cute, sometimes you find some little things around the house you want to do something different with, right? But are you being used for your purpose? Do we use things for its purpose? So let's give you an example, right, of what we mean. And we don't realize how much this pertains to our lives too. So check this out. I'm gonna lift this up and I'm gonna show you this right here. So this is the pot right here. This is the pot that I'm talking about, that I was thinking I could use. I was like, hey, why am I not using that for my plant?
Exactly.
But guess what? It's being used for another purpose. Please explain to me why. Like, this doesn't represent my home, I promise y'all. But explain to me why, when I looked over at the pot today, this was sitting on top of the pot. I'm just going to throw it over right here. This was sitting on top of the pot. This was sitting on top of the pot. This was sitting on top of the pot. Okay, wait, we're not finished. Hold on. So these things so far were sitting on the pot. So far, the pot is being used for something other than its purpose, right? And it's being weighed down by things that doesn't even belong to it. How many of us face things in life, we're being weighed down by things that shouldn't even be attached to us?
Yes.
We're being weighed down. We're being covered. And it was covered, right? Because it's a good-sized pot. So, and it was covered by some things, so you can't even see. You couldn't even really see, like, the make of the pot. But guess what? That's not what was on. Right? It's like this right here is on top of the pot. Come on here. This box. Probably garbage. How many of us have garbage around us? Stinking. Shouldn't be. Well, this is not stinking. But it's a box. It shouldn't be on the pot that could be used for its purpose. Do you see this? How big this pot is? It could be used for its purpose. Here's what look. What? Right. Anyway, you get the picture, right? So here, this pot was created to be used maybe to do something beautiful with, right? It was created to be used as a sustainer. Come on here. A sustainer, because if I had the plant in something like this, it probably wouldn't be dying right now, right? So here, but stuff that shouldn't be is in this pot right here. What do we have in our lives that shouldn't be and is hindering us from being used for what we were created to be used for?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. So we're just saying, Sister, you want to add to that? We're just saying, guess what? Be used for your purpose.
Yes.
There is so much in you. There is so much that can be done in you and through you. You know, what if God is asking us, hey, I created you for this. Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
I created you to go to the nations and you won't even walk out your living room.
Mm.
You know, I created you to write a book and that's going to be a bestseller.
Yes, she's stepping on my toes right there.
And you just got your composition book over in the corner somewhere.
Yes.
Come on. How many of us are not moving in our purpose?
Yes.
We're not moving.
Yes, and that's really hitting me because for so many years I have been doing so much for other people. I've been helping other people. I've been so bogged down with everybody else's life, helping everybody with their life. So I really had no time for what God wanted me to do because I was so busy helping everybody else with their life, helping everybody figure their life out, helping everybody do this and do that. And I'm at a point now where it's not that I'm tired of helping anybody or anything like that, so don't get me wrong. I'm just ready to be used for His purpose. I'm just ready. I'm just tired of just existing for everything else, for everybody else, doing even my own thing.
Sure.
I'm just ready to be used for His purpose because He created us for His purpose.
Right.
So it's really time for us to just dive in there, however we have to do it, if it's head first, feet first, or however we need to do it. It is simply time for us to be about our Father's business so that we can do what we were created to do. And that's whatever it is that your purpose is.
Right.
So then we just need to really get steadfast, get real busy being about God's business so that we can fulfill His purpose. It's not about what we think. It's not about what, doing for everybody else. But we were created for Him.
Yeah.
So we have to get real busy being about our purpose that He has for us.
Given us. Yeah, and and it's nothing wrong with doing things for other people, but sometimes we just get so we busy. We are busy with it, right? And some of the things is what God actually has for us to do, especially when it comes to Him saying, hey, but did you do what I told you to do? Did you write that book that's going to bless many people? Did you, go and talk to that sister who could have used you or used the words that I gave you to give to them? What is your purpose and what is God saying? What did Cheryl say? It must have been meant for me to hear this. Wow. I'm telling you, Cheryl, it's like we so often, we're not being used for what we're supposed to.
Yes.
God has gifts within us. He has placed gifts within us. And it's time for us to act on it. And it's not too late. You may say, well, I'm 30, I'm 40, I'm 50, I'm going on 60 now. It's not too late. If He still has breath in your body, there's still time for you to get it done.
Yes.
If He woke you up today, guess what? There's still time for you to get it done because He woke you up for a purpose. It's us who may allow the day to go by without fulfilling the purpose.
Yes.
But He gives us another chance the next day. He gives us that next chance. Okay, well, she didn't do it today. He didn't work on it today. Let me wake him up tomorrow so he can have another chance.
Yes.
So now it's time to start. Don't be used by so much other things that you're not doing what you were actually created to do.
Yes.
It may be for you to start that business. That may be a purpose. It's something in that business that's going to be a blessing for not just you, but for many others.
That's right.
So make it happen. It may be for you to go back to school. It may be so much for you to do. Guess what? That's going to bring you the peace that you need. That's going to bring you the joy that you need. You're holding up your own joy. You're holding up your own peace.
Yes.
Why? Because you're not walking in your purpose. It's time to walk in your purpose. It's time to walk in your purpose. Guess what? If you believe this is helping you, it might help somebody else. Please share it. We just feel like it's time to be a blessing for each other.
Yes.
Sometimes God has stuff for us to do, and do you realize that everything will get in the way
Yes.
of what it is that God has for you to do, and you end up being busy doing everything other than your purpose.
Yes.
You may have got this done, that done, but did you walk in your purpose?
Exactly.
Did you do what's going to ultimately make you the person who He has intended for you to be?
Yes.
Who God has called you to be? It's time. So again, the question was,
Yes.
are you walking in your purpose, or are you like this pot that I just took from the corner that had everything in it, everything on it, and it wasn't being fulfilled for the purpose it was intended
That's right.
for? Come on here. We got to do better. We will do better.
Yes.
Yes, we will.
And that's
All right.
all of us. Yes.
So, well, you all be blessed. We just wanted to come here and share, and guess what? Know that you were born blessed.
Yes.
And if you were born blessed, there's a reason and there's a purpose. If you have any questions, if you want to know more about the t-shirts, this is our t-shirt company. But overall, if you even just want to know more about the word that we just gave out to you today, if you need some type of encouragement, just send us an inbox, and that's what it is. We are here to encourage one another.
That's right.
And to be a blessing to one another.
Yes.
So you'll have a great day.
Blessed.
You were born blessed. Don't remember, you were born blessed. Live
That's
in it.
right.
Walk in it.
That's right.